Today, we are playing The Case of the Golden Idol, a game that I have been very interested in playing for a while. I don't know anything about it except for the fact that it has gained quite a few comparisons to Obra Dinn, which is always a very good sign. Let's give it a try! An abrupt termination of contract. Oh, just straight into it, eh?
I knew what you were plotting, you snake.
Both parties agree to these terms for the expedition to Monkey Paw Island. Albert Cloudsley has rights to 2/3 of all valuables for funding the expedition. Oberon Geller has rights to 1/3 of all valuables and any golden statues found for providing the map to the expedition site. Alright. Fantastic. Dr. Oberon Geller. Cloudsley. Oh, do I have to click on all these? Interesting. Seems like this fellow. Ah! That's what he says. He's having a good time. A scalpel? Okay, so you must be the doctor. Well, maybe you're not. Maybe you just carry around a scalpel. Medicine bottle. I don't know. All things are pointing to you being the doctor, but what do I know? Oh, okay, wait a second. Where are we right now? I gotta figure out where we are. Ooh, nice. Alright. A golden statue with a red stone and a bag filled with coins and gems. The doctor has the right to 1/3 and all the statues. Okay, so then the doctor is the one who got pushed off because the doctor has, over here, 1/3 and a golden statue. And also these things. And then you also seem to be the doctor because you've got some stuff in your hands. Oberon Geller. And that means Albert Cloudsley was the one who pushed. And now I just need to go ahead and put in these fellows. Albert Cloudsley. And then if we were at the ruins of Xenopolis, I guess that means that we were... Probably the Horn of Finger is where you threw them off, but I don't know. Incorrect, okay. So it's not that one, it's gotta be the Horn of Thumb. Oh, I see, there's two little things over here. That has to be the Horn of Thumb. What a silly Billy I am! While Dr. Oberon Geller was surveying the poor weather with his looking glass, his expedition partner Albert Cloudsley Esquire suddenly pushed him off the cliff. We got the first thing! Alright, let's return to the scenario selection. Okay, Chapter 1, Complications in the Family. We've already took care of this one. And now it's time to do the untimely passing of a rural gentleman. I'm into it. Spontaneous combustion. I, Sebastian Cloudsley, will share my humble contribution to the science of anatomy and chemistry. Change to my researching attire. Change to my dining attire. Had a tasty beef loin for supper. Filled in my diary and went to bed to continue reading for my research. Okay. Yes, look at this fellow. Having a nice chicken. Look at this book. Dangerously. There. Ah, lead poisoning. Now let's take a little look at you, shall we? You got yourself a little ring with a ruby, and you got yourself a little dead. Yes, his head is definitely badly wounded. Alright, so, Sebastian Cloudsley, I can at least do that much. I know who you are. Fantastic, and this is definitely dining attire. That's either researching or hunting attire. I'm gonna guess that's hunting attire. And then researching attire is for dinner, or for nighttime. Wait, no, is this incorrect? Could it be? Could it be that you went back into your hunting attire? That seems wild to me. Huh. Alright, so if you were in your hunting attire when you died, the cause of death was when he fell from a ladder, which was a head wound, is the thing. This should be right. The cause of death was a head wound when he fell from a ladder While he was researching? No, when he fell from a horse. Because if you're still in your hunting attire, makes me think this is what was happening. I did it! I did it again! While the Lord of Blackfield was hunting, his horse threw him off and he suffered a deadly wound to the head. Complications in the family, part 2. What is this? Uh-oh. Dang. Rip to a real one. Rip to a real one. The dramatic departure of an outsider. Yeah, that's, I would say that's pretty dramatic. I would say that's, super dramatic. Oh. Interesting. Spontaneous combustion. Oh, fun. Okay, this is interesting. Now we're getting a little twisted in here, huh? Did you do that? Is that what you did? It looks like there was. Yeah, you did this on the idol, huh? Yeah, that seems pretty bad. What the blazes? It's a really cute horse picture. It's a really cute, Club Derby ticket, I'll tell you what. Spare me, devil! I was simply following orders! Astonishing Monkey Man! I love to hear my favorite magazine, Astonishing Monkey Man Monthly. £3 and 3 shillings. Oh, look at Mr. Big Shot over here. Some stuff over here. Oh, there's a whole other room. I was not aware of this. Oh, that's why don't I have this engraved over my front door? This is extremely cute. This is like, what if you got your 10-year-old nephew to make a little coat of arms for your family? All right, so A and J, Adam and James, are the pair twins, which means, okay, who looks similar out here? Are you pair twins? I mean, this is definitely a pair twin. He's got a pear face. I know obviously that's not how names work, but it does make me think that that must be his name. Interesting. Nicholas Maker, attorney. You must be the attorney, yes. Oh my god. Oh my god, we got a lot of names right here. Aphorisms by Sebastian Cloudsley. How to be happy. Eat a hearty meal every day, and do not waste your time on trivialities. How to avoid being scared. Feeling scared is a weakness. Be strong instead. Those are some powerful aphorisms you have made, my friend. And ordered blank 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 to take the idol from somebody. I'm not sure. Okay, who got the golden idol is the question to me. That's an interesting one. Peter Batley was upset to receive aphorisms in Sebastian Cloudsley's will and ordered to take the idol, I'm guessing, from who got the idol? It was one of you. It was Cloudsley? Cloudsley got the idol? I guess you were the one who got the idol. Okay, which was Willard Wright. Did you order Adam and James? Was that what you ordered? It must have been. It must have been Adam and James that you ordered to do this. We did it! Ooh, I love a good cursed inheritance. I love this stuff. Oh, who's this little friend?
Why did that bugger give me a note when he knows damn well I can't read?
You can lie low for a couple of days in the old oarsman's place, down at the docks. Huh. Oh, geez Louise. This seems bad over here. Oh! Alarm! Alarm! A break-in! Watchman's lantern. Henry Parker. Oh, there's a whole bar under here. And you got a Little Mermaid. That makes sense now. At the Little Mermaid Inn. Amazing Evans musical performance. Are you Evan?
Oh, mother, forgive me. I will never gamble with something so dear to me again.
Robert Redruth, escaped convict. Interesting. You look kind of similar to this guy. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and put that name in. Tell me, what does that man have that I lack? Small sword. Got some classic keys over here. Oh, okay, what was this all about? Oh boy. Oh boy. E. I'm guessing that's Evans, because he got out so quickly. To Annie, you are beautiful like a rose. For you I will take any blows. Annie, you are like a glass of wine. Your hair is very fine. I will find gold in a mine, if that makes you forever mine. Your piglet full of love. It's a bad love poem. Look, I don't want to be an elitist or nothing. You know, we all gotta shoot our shot with whatever skills we have, but it's not that good of a love poem. It's middling at best. This must be John something, and this must be Annie something. So let's go ahead and put those names down. Maybe you're just outside. Actually, I'm looking at these steps. Maybe I'm just assuming. You know what? You gotta go about your life. I'm looking at these steps. These steps make more sense. So it definitely wasn't you who killed him. It can't be you. Somebody else who just ran away. Alright, let's get Maurice's name on here. I know that much. AGJG. Yeah, or maybe JB? Yeah, it must be John something or other. This is Annie Green, though, I'm assuming. And then the final one is a B. AB. Ash Blair. Oh, Ash Blair! You weren't in your room, so that must be Ash Blair. No! Ash Blair, and then the other person must be John Bridge. John Bridge. Woo! Bingo! Okay, so into Willard Wright's room. This must be Willard Wright's room through the window, I'm assuming. While blank and blank and blank were playing cards with loud music. Okay, so that would have been... I'll just go ahead and get these ones down. Annie, John, and Oscar were playing cards with loud music. A fight ensued upstairs, and Willard Wright got stabbed not by a shear, because somebody else did the stabbing. Somebody else did the stabbing. I think what it might be, it makes me think it was Ash Blair, actually, because the window was broken for some other reason. I'm trying to figure that out. Yes, I think this must be it. Yeah, because you did the stabbing, and then you used a dagger, so it must have been Ash Blair who came in through the trap door. Let's give it a try. Am I correct about this? Stabbed with a dagger. Yahoo! So, we've got ourselves a classic curse scenario. Let's go ahead and watch this little doodad.
Good morning, innkeeper. I heard a man was murdered here a week ago. A deranged convict did him in. Now bugger off.
Tell me more about the evening when Willard Wright died. I will make it worth your while.
Ah, how interesting.
The intoxicating dinner party.
We got ourselves a fancy house. Somebody's dead in here. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, something's going on in there. There's a lot of things going on in this house. This is a nice house. Whew. Got a lot of clues to find out today. Who's this little lad?
These here are fine coats.
An expensive cigar. And,
Little Pip, run to the city and grab me some Ash Blair tobacco and a bottle of gin. I will pay you when I am back. David.
We got oh, hello! A syringe. With some liquid left in it. Interesting. How to get up there? This is a great picture.
For you, I would fight a tiger and win. Peter Batley, 1788.
Yeah. Things don't seem so hot for her right now. The lady is not breathing and her face is blotched. It's the same lady from before as well. She finally croaked.
You killed my aunt, you devil! I should execute you on the spot!
And who's this poor dude? Oh my lord, this has nothing to do with me. Note to self, if you get frustrated when working, remember the tale about the rich lord who married his donkey and you will feel better. Look, we all gotta have those little post-it notes on our monitor being like, just power through. And for this guy, I totally get this being the motivation. Okay, so only one person got poisoned. And if I'm looking at this, what's standing out to me immediately is that it would either be the water or the lemon, because everything else has been touched. Oh, I guess also it could be the brandy. It could be one of those three things that got poisoned. And now let's take a look over in this room. We've got ourselves a little safe. Oh, ho, ho! Hello to you! The Golden Idol. The titular Golden Idol is here. Well, well, Edmund, you seem pretty pleased after that old boy passed away and a spot freed up for you in the House of Lords. Take care of those whom you ally. With whom you ally, I have many friends, and will deal with you swiftly if you dare cross me. George Bridges. Alright, we got lots of people who want to kill this dude. Fantastic. Oh, a lot of things in this, huh? Once your target has ingested the love potion. Oh boy, it's a love potion? Establish eye contact and hold it for as long as possible. In most cases, the effects will be felt within 2 days, depending on your own appearances. Alright, this is fun. Alright, I'm interested in this. Was this a love potion gone awry? Feels like it might be. Okay, this mattress has a bunch of stuff in it. Monkey Man! Versus Striped Dark Hand! It's a great comic book. Monkey Man 2! Tooth for tooth! Mr. Walker. I expect to receive my daily newspaper by noon. NB. David Gorin's job requires that he may arrive or leave during night. No complaining about this. Alright, that is interesting. Do I know an NB? Mrs. Smith, for 3 years of service. Okay, who is the one who's been here for 3 years? Edmund, this cannot continue. Since my return and move to Sebastian's manor, he has asked me for financial support 7 times. He clearly is unable to take any monetary responsibility. Please, I need your help. My dear brother. Alright, Rose Cubert, I found you. So let's go ahead and pop that in real quick. Rose Cubert! I gotta figure out the names of these 3. I'm guessing it's Mr. Walker, Brian Walker, I'm guessing? And then it's either gonna be Smith or Baker, which is interesting. We know about those 2, which means that Mary and her father, Lothar. Okay, so it's Mary Richards, and Lothar Richards. Okay, so Mrs. Baker started recently, which makes me think you're up here. No, and then that means you are down here. Let's see if I'm close. Ada Baker, and then it was Lucia Smith? Yeah! Alright, we're in business. This one's Ada Baker. But then who's in the bottom one? Is that just somebody who isn't Brian Walker? I don't know. No, it must be. Cabinet, kitchen. Oh, I see what's going on. Oh, I see what's going on. This is Little Pip. This has gotta be Little Pip, right? Unless somebody else has incredible taste in Monkey Man comics. Have a nice time over there. And then I guess Who else could be there? Yeah, maybe it is David Gorin, actually. Because he was there too, wasn't he? So, anyway, let's take a look at this. Blank blank wanted blank blank dead, and thus blank blank poisoned the blank, and hid the necessary key in a... something. At the dinner party, well, I at least knows this. I at least know who died. I can do this much. This is a curious one. Okay, so we've got... Somebody got a note saying, please do this to the best of your ability. I'm gonna guess that Edmund Cloudsley was put at the top, at the head of the table. That just seems like it makes sense to me. I don't know. Because you are the master of the house. And then Peter wanted to sit next to Mary, which makes me think that, so Mary either sat here or here. Oh, but this is a cigar. Who smokes? Do you smoke? Okay, so okay, this makes sense. Lothar's here. Somebody else is here. This must be Mary. This probably is Edmund because he wants a light dinner. And then this one is, I'm guessing... Ah, this one has to be Rose. And so it came in the brandy. That must be it. That's gotta be it. Okay, so let's see if I'm right about this. Over here, or maybe not. Wait, actually, no, just kidding. I've changed my opinion. This is Mary. This is Peter. Nope. I said do this. Richards. This is Richards. And that means this one is Rose Cubert. Ah, so it came in the peptid whatever. It's gotta be that thing, and then Edmund's over here, not sipping on nothing. Yes! Ha-ha! We got it! Sorry that chat is right in front of those, but you get the basic idea. It was this. A partially empty glass of cloudy liquid. So that's the thing that the poison got put into. Not in here. It wasn't in... Oh, no, it was in here. Okay, so somebody needed to have the blue key, which you have, and it's got two little things on it. You have that also, but there's also, I would say, a thing down here, which also has the two nubbins on it. Okay, and that connects up to this one. Ooh, interesting. Was it Ada Baker who did it? And then it was blank blank wanted, I'm guessing Edmund. And thus poisoned. But, okay, so it wasn't just Edmund who had it, because it was somebody else who drank that. Because he didn't touch it this time. And then was it Brian Walker? Could it be you? I don't know, I don't think so. But it's definitely someone here. Okay, so who wanted to kill? Was it Little Pip? Could it be Little Pip? No. David Gorin! Of course, it's David! It's gotta be David! That's why he's not here! David Gorin's been trying to gun for this thing for ages. No? Okay, well, the good news is that I know it's that is the wrong part. Huh. Dark Hand Steward. This doesn't make any sense. I'm just putting two words together and hoping for the best. Really? That's how I figured it out? The scroll has been fulfilled. Ada Baker received encoded instructions from Dark Hand Steward to poison Edmund Cloudsley. She used her ability to move freely throughout the rooms while cleaning and made a copy of the key to the medicine cabinet. She used a syringe to poison a sealed peptic tonic bottle. However, during the party, Rose asked for tonic and drank it first and died from poison. Oh, of course. The fourth word in every row. I just didn't look at that again, did I? This is the letter that I'm supposed to find. This substance to remove target. Sincerely, Dark Hand Steward. There we go. Now it's clear. Now it's clear.
The explosive events in the forest cabin.
Alright, let's take a look at this first. Henchman for hire in the Timberbrook region. Billy Cracker, Oakwood Gang, Brawler Robber. Hardy Abe, Burkham Workhouse. Brawler has a cart. Little Billy, Hobbs Gang Burglar, enters through chimneys. Jack Nails, Timberbrook Inn Burglar and Picklock. Oh, geez Louise. Oh, what's up? Lucia, you're here again. Gentleman robber strikes in Westbrook. The infamous gentleman robber Walter Keene, with a number of unnamed associates, held up a coach on the southern road leading out of Westbrook. So I guess you're Walter Keene? Ah! Got up here. Haha, everyone, you are not to visit any village or city without my permission. At no point may you disclose the location of the cabin. Mr. David Gorin, you are in charge of all security arms. So this is David. We know this from a past thing. Miss Lucia Smith, you will taste any food you cook before it is presented to me. Yeah, it makes sense that EC got a little overwhelmed after the last poisoning situation. Little Pip, you're in charge of the Black Bestia and the Golden Doubloon. Both must be fed daily. Oh my god! There's some stuff's happening in here. Edmund, you little goober. You little goober. You just hanging out in here. Go, coin, go! Which means you are Golden Doubloon, aren't you? Yeah, baby! Alright. We're off to a good start. The Golden Idol. Oh, is it in explosion mode? A small weight is tied to a pull-down lever at the back of the idol. Huh. Decrease the amount of air. Very curious. Gold filtering. Okay. It exploded. Oh, interesting. So are you... Did this freeze? Was that what happened? Upon pulling the trigger, the glyph input is meaningful. The idol will perform the intended action on the target it can see. I guess it must have just done... I don't know. Huh. Well, either way, I know that the vase exploded. Right? The vase exploded and killed them both. And I know that this is Hardy Abe and Jack Nails. Decreased. And this is, so the J is increased. Standard upside down J is increased. Does that seem right? And then this is air, I believe. This is gold. So this is decrease gold, increase gold. Alright, so what has happened right now is that something has been increased. It was air increased. Air increased, and then what is this? Just nothing? It's just air increased, and that's what it exploded with. Okay. Gold? Maybe. And then this would be... matter? And this would be heat. Whew, okay, we got it! We've got basically all the information we need at this point in time. So, I think we should be good. Let's just go ahead and read through it. Edmund Cloudsley needed a corpse. Blank blank, along with accomplices, delivered a coffin. So it was Walter Keene who delivered the things, along with Hardy Abe and Jack Nails. We know that as much. Upon entering, blank blank suddenly suddenly shot. And then who was it? David Gorin. David Gorin is the one who got shot. Meanwhile, I'm guessing what happened there. Edmund Cloudsley blanked the amount of water in a sealed jar, or air? Was it air? I think it must be air, right? Because that's what exploded. Either way, the person who could have shot him, it had to be Walter, because you're the only one who's got a gun. Oh, I guess you have a gun too. So it could have been Hardy Abe, or it could have been, but I'm guessing it was... I'm guessing it was Walter Keene. Stabbed, clubbed. Those are the only verbs I have? Oh, increased the amount of air. There we go. Now it's... I forgot that I could use these words. I forgot about these things. I forgot I could do this. Yeah, okay, it's not filled in correctly. But I've got a couple things that are wrong right now. So this is the important thing to figure out. On delivering a coffin. Maybe that's incorrect. Maybe he wasn't shot. Yeah, he wasn't shot at all. I guess all of them are loaded still, huh? It wasn't like a graze on the dome. It was a club on the head. Hardy Abe, who's the one who did it. Hardy Abe clubbed David Gorin. And then I guess I can just go ahead and put Edmund Cloudsley back up here. And then that should be fine. Aha! There we go. To gain entrance to Edmund Cloudsley's secret forest cabin, gentleman robber Walter Keene pretended to deliver a corpse to Edmund for his experiments. On entering the cabin, the robbers ambushed the servants and Edmund locked himself in his study. While the robbers were sawing through the lock, Edmund prepared a trap with the idol that killed 2 of the intruders.
Then, Sir Coroner, the bandits accidentally set off my master's laboratory chemical ingredients.
What happened afterwards?
I managed to fend the rest of them off, but my master, Lord Edmund Cloudsley, got caught in the blast, which severely disfigured him, and soon afterwards he died, bless his soul.
Uh-oh. I don't know about that. I don't know about that, David! Oh, we got spooky masks. I am interested now. The strange practices of a secretive society. We got ourselves a secret society. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, who's here? Oh, the Dark Hand. The Dark Hand! We got some more small steps. Alrighty. Let's get on in there. Let me look at these. Pictures! Dark Hands, Proud Beasts, Water Snakes. Masters, I ventured on the Order's mission to reclaim our fire-breathing relic and, with great resolve, punish the despicable enemy. I am forced to go into hiding because the government's watchmen are tracking me. Once I have recovered from my deadly wounds and shaken off the watchmen, I will send you the next report. May the Griffin awaken Walter Keene. Very interesting. Very curious. Uh-oh. Having a Halloween party. Things are pretty bad. Done when an accuser has challenged a defender. Both drinkers must be barefoot. The substance is added depending on the severity of the accusation, including deadly poison. That's so wild. This trial is just luck. I love it. Why they gotta be bare feet? Hey, why you gotta make them be bare feet? Sure, I don't know. Let me just see what's down here real quick. I'm gonna go back up there. Uh-oh. Some other stuff's going on down here. Okay, you know what, I'll stick to one room at a time. The ruby ring. So you've got to be the snakes, right? You guys are the snakes. Because you've got a scepter that has a snake on it. Let's go see whatever this thing is. This one should be fine. I feel like I should be able to get this. Okay, we got man with a house on his back. We got guy eating coal no mouth. We got fish in a house. And we got, cold. Gotta wear your clothes. You're wearing the wrong clothes in the wrong seasons. This is an initiate. Okay. You're gonna become an initiate. You've got a proud beast, I'm guessing. That's very curious. This has gotta be evaluation, right? Because what we've got here is a Dark Hand Steward. Unless that is a proud beast, in which case I've completely screwed it all up. Ooh. Okay. Okay, let's take a look at this. What do we have here? I'm guessing this is initiate. Okay, so this has to be either a steward or a master, because that's the only people who can administer things like this. The sword has to be... Huh, maybe those are initiates. Okay. So I guess that must... This is initiate. This is master. And this is steward? Nah, incorrect. Alright, well I screwed up something over here. I don't think this is right, but I'm just testing, because this was the one I wasn't positive about. Ah, okay, so I fixed one thing at least. And then these are initiates and stewards. I don't think this is right, but I'm just checking once again. Oh, it is right! Well, then we are correct. Okay. We figured that out at least. Oh, so this must be David Gorin. I just am realizing. I'm looking at this. This seems to be David Gorin. Because you are the only one who is a Dark Hand Initiate in this. Okay, administered by... So this is a Proud Beast, right? Administered by a Proud Beast Steward, so it's gotta be Inception. Proud Beast Steward. This is Inception. Yeah, I imagine that I bet you took out Jeffrey Sinclair just because you hated him so much. I'm guessing that's the one you attacked. Yeah, so it's Dark Hand Sinclair. If it's that. Well, maybe not. I guess 2 or less slots are incorrect. There are only 2 slots. So... Yeah, that's not very helpful to me at all. It would be Proud Beast. Proud Beast. Do I need to know all of their names? I guess that is the difficulty, isn't it? I could just assume that you're Proud Beast Steward, and then you would be Proud Beast Initiate, but I don't think that's what I'm looking for right now. Well, that's helpful enough, I guess. Ah, yes, Lazarus Hurst is the first person who gets brought in. All right, okay, we got another one. Whew. I'm just gonna put these in and see if it, like, says no. Absolutely not. Don't even try this right now. Don't even try this. How dare you try to solve this by just doing a bunch of... Okay, I guess that's fine. I don't think it's that helpful to me, but it's an option. Could this possibly be Walter Keane is my question. I feel like that makes sense, that he was told at the same time. Lazarus Hurst passed the initiation ritual, or the inception ritual. There we go. To become a Proud Beast Initiate. Walter Keane was challenged. That's gotta be right. He, along with David Gorin, ambushed Dark Hand Initiate, and then Jeffrey Sinclair drank the other cup and died. Whoo! Oh man. It's always weird to watch somebody else play a puzzle game, because you definitely pick up on things that they don't. But after being challenged to a ritual with potentially deadly consequences, Walter conspired with David to devise a plan which would ensure his own safety. They captured a Brotherhood member on his way to the gathering. David took his costume so that during the ritual of the dispute, he could indicate to Walter which cup was poisoned. Therefore, Walter chose the safe cup, and his opponent drank the poison and died. It's a perfect crime. The crowning celebration by the lighthouse. Wow. Oh, hello. Somebody's already dead. The man is not breathing and has a severe wound to the back of his head. Uh-oh. Seems bad for you, pal.
In many voyages I have learned the dark arts too. If need be, I will summon 1,000 invisible demons to crush your bones.
Proud Beast Master. It's great. I do love that these are just a bunch of weebs being like,
I'm gonna Rasengan you! You just watch, I've got the power of all of my demons on my side. Ah! That's what all of these cult meetings are. It's just a bunch of... Yeah, it's just LARPing. Rules and history. Alright, Griffin Rebirth. Very fun. The one who claims to be Griffin Reborn must perform a miracle. If someone repeats the miracle, it is proven that it was not a miracle, but mere magic. Claimant is punished with death. If no one can repeat the miracle, the masks fall. The claimant is crowned as the Griffin Reborn. Wow. So are you the Griffin Reborn? Yeah. Wait a second. Is that Edmund? Is that Edmund Cloudsley? That's gotta be Edmund Cloudsley. Okay, miracle preparation. Aim at the sky, press the lever at maximum position, and hold for at least 10 seconds. Okay. Oh! Alright, so you flew. You flew by using the golden idol. And then this other guy tried to do it, and he beefed it. He beefed it hard! He beefed it hard! Angus McBain, Alistair Coke, James Turner, Walter Keane, Lazarus Hurst, Nicholas Maker. So you are in charge, you are Maker, for sure. I brought back your staff, O Griffin Reborn. Master McBain. Okay. These threats to contact the Chief Inspector about my past offend me greatly. He has a magical artifact hidden in his cane. When performing the miracle, he input the following glyphs. Interesting. Okay, so this was how he got, because he looked at it and he said, yeah, that's a J, but it's not. It's .J. All right, very curious. So then you're a Dark Hand Steward, I know that much. AM. Wow. A golden snuff box with opium. How fun. And thus the Griffin Reborn revealed himself to his brothers by demonstrating a true miracle. It's a nice crown, honestly. I'm a big fan of that. Fantastic. And you've got just a little stamp. What's the stamp? A little 7. The 7 C's. Okay, so you must be 7 C's. You must be the 7 C's, which means that you are... Sorry, what's the name of the guy who runs 7 C's Trading Company? Darkhand Master JT. Okay, so you've got to be Justin Timberlake. James Turner. I guess you must be Walter Keane. That's right. Oh, you are Walter Keane. I just haven't seen you not scared. I've just seen you not be so scared. So you're Walter Keane, and then that must be Alistair Coke. So we're good here. Alrighty. Blank blank blackmailed blank blank to find out how blank blank would perform the miracle of flying. So we know basically this. Angus McBain was the one who blackmailed Walter Keane. But then Walter Keane told him the truth. He just didn't know the whole truth. Blank blank blanked blank the blank, using the blank to demonstrate the miracle of flying. We can at least get this stuff up. And become the Griffin Reborn. I can do that real quick. So, this would be Lazarus Hurst. Jumped off the lighthouse. Jumped from the lighthouse. Using the idol to demonstrate the miracle of flying and become the Griffin Reborn. Blank blank jumped from the lighthouse afterwards. Yes, okay, so that's basically fine. Alright, we got it. Resulted in blank blank's death. It's again Angus McBain. From head wound. I guess we'll start with head wound. I guess that must be fine. Yeah, we're good. Crushed it early this time.
when Lazarus Hurst jumped from the lighthouse and survived using the hidden golden idol. I love that he did it like a... I love that he used it like a little pogo stick. That's so cute. Using the hidden golden idol, Master Angus McBain thought he had enough information to repeat the miracle and prevent Lazarus from becoming the Griffin Reborn. He seized the staff from Lazarus and locked the lighthouse door to prevent foul play. However, he did not know all the secrets of the idol. It did not work for him, and Angus jumped to his death. A classic death. Alright, send me on through here. An interrupted weekend at the doctor's salon. Oh, the gang's all here! Ho ho! It's a big old party. We got some chess. Man, are you expecting me to know how chess is played? No, thank you. I'm looking at this and I'm saying, yep, that's a chess match. Alright. We got ourselves a whole bunch of boys. Uh-oh. Oh Lord, I did not expect something like this in our household.
This is such a mess. However, we will clean the blood out of the rug.
Dude is zooted right now. My guy is on cloud 9.
Ha! Leopold, your plan to frame 2 is sublime, but your missing button is more than enough proof that you did it. Constable, please escort this man out. James, this is preposterous. You knew damn well that he was killed by that Lemurian savage.
Leopold has a missing button. Do you also have a missing button? No, not.
This is outrageous! I thought you were an honorable man, Leopold, not some Aquitanian agent trying to sabotage our friendly relations with Lemuria and provoke a conflict.
Ooh, we got some interesting things up here. The seals of the 12 Lemurian clans. One of them has been taken. Very interesting.
Oh God, believe me, my lord. I do not feel comfortable arresting a prime ministerial candidate, but I must ask you to follow me.
Constable number 1, Arthur Faulkner. So you are Leopold, I know that much. I can at least put Leopold's name there. Whew. When the body was found, that's gonna be interesting. The gardener, the butler, the doctor, the loyalist, the prince, the young man, the general. This really is just a murder mystery party, and I love it. It's interesting. Who is the other? This person is who I'm wondering about. I feel like you might be the other person who is running. Moderate leader, yeah, moderate leader. Valentine. Valentine, you died. You died a quick death. I love that this guy was like, yes, we were playing chess and I was gonna win. I just want you to know. I was gonna win. And then there was a murder, so I couldn't win immediately. Okay? I was totally gonna win. Young Master Bell. Okay, you know what? I guess what it must be is that... Is this Young Master Bell? I feel like that must be Young Master Bell, because you're the youngest guy here. And then you must be Ergen. So I'll put this here. Bell. Yeah, I guess it must be you, right? Gideon Bell? Does that make sense? Because you were obsessed with the chess house? I feel like this is right, but I'm not 100% sure. Podrick Hill, Augustus Valentine. Does that seem correct? I think that's right. Whoa! We got it. Alright, we got it. Which means that now I can go ahead and put these things in. Augustus Valentine is the victim. Technically, the boomerang is what it looks like. Was the murder weapon? And the body was found by, if I'm not mistaken, Leopold. That's another one, baby! We got it! I think Gideon and the prince were in the tea house. It's gonna be interesting. We got a lot of things. Early in the morning, blank blank blanked blank blank in the blank, and blank a blank. Meanwhile, in the blank, blank blank blank, blank blank, and blank a Lemurian from blank. Oh my gosh. Okay. We got a lot of things going on here. Lemurian blanked from the blank. A Lemurian prince. Do we have that? No. In the blank around noon. I feel like James is the one who did it, just because he's the one who ran all of the stuff and didn't get drugged. I think what happened is that early in the morning, James Turner drugged Leopold in the library and stole a button? Something like that? I feel like that has to be right. So, Leopold got drugged. James the one who did it. Meanwhile, in the salon, blank blank killed blank blank and planted a Lemurian boomerang. That's what it is. There we go. Now I'm figuring it out. Planted a Lemurian boomerang from the salon, from the library or something. We have, I'm guessing, I think it was James killed Augustus Valentine. Also, can I just say how cool it is to have a huge, an enormous poster of psychoactive plants in your library? Can I just say how if I were the person who was doing a bunch of drugging, I wouldn't put an extremely clear depiction of all of the symptoms of the drugs that I was going to be using. I'd probably be like, maybe this decor should come down right before I drug and then frame someone for murder. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I would assume. But the thing is, I'm just not good at chess. I just don't know chess very well. Both black bishops are on white squares? Is that true? Did somebody just make it up? Is that what happened? Did Alistair Coke just insist that he was really good? I feel like that has to be right. Okay, yeah, so I must have screwed this up. I think. In the salon, around noon, James Turner killed Augustus Valentine and planted the boomerang on him to frame. Well, maybe not, because at around noon, well, no. Yes, okay, wait a second. I think we have another stole, I was gonna say. Was observing him through the glass door, but I think he was more interested in making sure they were fully asleep before he could come in and steal it. Provoked? No, that doesn't right. Meanwhile, in the tea house? In the field, because this was in the field. They were playing together. Yeah, they were playing in the field, and that's how they saw it. That's how they saw they fell asleep. Ergen Patu. I think this must be right. I don't know. And then in the salon at around noon, James Turner killed Augustus Valentine and planted the boomerang on him to frame Leopold. I don't think this is right. Right now I'm kind of just like trying to figure this thing out. This is all. But what could this is the problem. I'm running out of verbs that make sense in this sentence structure, which is the problem I'm having issues with. So the sleeping eye patch gentleman, you, saw him through the door. You did not see it. Which now makes me wonder, This was just a boomerang, so you did not steal a club. Your club has been here this entire time. Forgive me. Forgive me for saying this. Alright, I gotta get my time right. The problem is that now we're getting to the hard parts of these, where I suddenly need to have a little timeline list. I need to have a little drawing. I need to have a little drawing to make this thing work. This is so wrong, but oh, I'm close! I'm close now! Saw Lord Augustus leave the fountain at around noon. Augustus! You came in here, you got killed. I know that much. You left the fountain around noon, And if you came in from the fountain, the only people who would be able to see you would be over here at the chess match. And then after the chess match stopped, Alistair moved the things, which again makes me think that it was James. It makes me think that it was, or not James. Yeah, I guess James. Is that right? This can't be right. No, because this is the one that I already tried. This is the one I already tried. Maybe this can't be right. Did you come do this? Because you said you were almost about to win? Oh! It was! You said you were about to win, and then James changed it. He was right about it.
Brotherhood members Alistair and James plotted to turn the ruling moderate and loyalist parties against each other. Over the course of a weekend at James Manor, Alistair murdered the moderate leader and James framed the loyalist leader.
That's great. That's great. You have proven that I can trust you. Aha! Here is the Brotherhood's artifact that I removed from the traitor Keen. Let me educate you how it works. I set it to take heat from this cup of water, and then I change the symbols and use the idol to give that heat to something else. But there is much more that the idol can do. Oh, that's fun. That's fun.
The triumph of order. Oh, mamma mia. They're finally doing it.
This seems bad.
Oh, geez. The man is not breathing. No apparent wounds. Prince of Dusk, like night I am dark and full of terror. I do not fear love. Do not make that error. When you know my name, just look for my face.
Huh. Interesting. Wow, this is so wild. You guys really have... Y'all think you're the good guys and you have a thing that looks like this? That's wild to me. You have a big ol' heart eyeball. I guess maybe they don't know, they don't think they're the good guys, they just think they're the winners.
That is music to my ears, Alistair. But do control your emotions. We, as arbiters of order, must never violate the first virtue.
History of infraction and obedience. Drank a full bottle of brandy at a picnic. Kept the book Legacy of the Rose Dynasty in his study. Loyal service to the Order Party and high-ranking position. Plus 20 merit. This is great. I love that they have a merit system. And it's just so clean like that. What do you got? Slapped a sergeant in anger. Listened to marching music in his manor. This place sucks. The New Order sucks so bad. Alistair Coke was putting on his MP3s. And he's not allowed to listen to marching music. We got a lot of things here. Let me just see what's in this door before I get too far. Ho ho! Hello everyone! The 4 maximums of virtue to avoid losing merit. Alright, so the first virtue is emotions. Excessive... oh boy, there's a lot of things going on in here. How's it going, man?
Silence! You will perform your function as much as is required. It is paramount to ensure the order of our new society.
We got the idol. You're doing something with it. Oh no! It's bad math! You've done bad math! That's the second virtue, being good at math! And then what do we have in here? What's this one? Music. Aha, a violin. Oh! Oh, you're telling me this? You telling me this isn't allowed? In the New Order? I don't want none of the New Order if you don't let me have a silly little painting of a gnome taking a poop. I want to live in the country that allows me to have little gnome taking a poop paintings on my wall. It's a fourth virtue. Aha, fourth virtue. Stories. You know, oh, I'm just reading my stories. Autumn Tales. Okay, so literature. All untidiness and literature, something like that. I'm gonna have to go check that one more time. The fourth virtue, I don't keep secrets. Fourth virtue is secrets. Let's talk about Fangor Quinn. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Mr. Fangor Quinn claimed he had no wife, has a painting depicting a naked person in his house, broke his wife's favorite teapot in anger, was observed spending a night with a neighbor's wife. Uh-oh. Left his work at a tannery early, drank excessive amounts of gin at the Scrawny Cat, drank excessive amounts of rum at the Old Oak, approached a married woman with an indecent offer, denied 4 times during questioning that he had done these acts. Horace Webb has not held down a job since the new regime. 60 instances of non-work. Oh my gosh, this is rough. Possesses 15 books? 15 whole books? That's not cool, Mr. Webb. Gideon. Lil Scamp. Wears an outrageous hairstyle. Broke down in tears 10 times during the questioning. Has refused to start working. Evaluated as 5 instances of job skipping. Rejected the High Arbiter's request that he share information of a secret entrance to the castle of his cousin, the Sovereign. That's okay. What's this say? I'm just saying that if I was putting up a poster where I wanted someone to remember a specific rule of government, I probably would make it a little bit more clear than this. I probably wouldn't just put a donkey in a dress wearing a funny hat. But what do I know? You know what I mean? You know what? What do I know? Certainly not that much. Thing of beauty to see order prevail. If it were not against the first virtue, I would feel very happy. Diligence. Second virtue is diligence. And then I think excessive lust, probably, for first virtue. And then truth would have lies in it. Music, art, and fashion is what I think this would make sense. And that would be beauty. The third virtue is beauty. Woo! Alright. We did it. Alright, Gideon Bell, I'm sorry. You got, my guy. Gideon Bell is judged to have the largest merit deduction in all of tribunal history. He lost 88 merit and died. What was used on him? Was it the idol? Did he just get super old? He got super old, didn't he? He got super old. I should have known. He was super young and now he's way old. Of course! The Order Party has seized power and now enforces the 4 maxims of virtue. The young Duke, Gideon Bell, was judged during the tribunal to have lost 88 merits. The High Arbiter of the party, Lazarus Hurst, used the idol to decrease Gideon's youth by 88 years, thus making him 108, which resulted in his death. Whew. It seems close. The slight delay in the peaceful march to the king's castle. Okay. Wow, there's a lot of things going on in here, huh? What's this all about? Lazarus Hurst. You little numpty.
Lazarus! You took 32 things from me. I demand you return them. If you refuse, I will make this story of your true origins known to the other party leaders.
An M. Cowardly but dutiful. Useful up to a limit. Alistair Coke. Pompous and vain. James Turner. Greedy and hedonistic. Walter Keane. Ambitious and inventive, but treacherous as many smart people are. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. A man in a helmet with numerous cuts on his body, not breathing. Aha, a bicycle! A newly invented transportation device.
Damn you, you cunning devil! Ah!
Who are you? Ha-ha! We got a dark-hand steward. Oh, I recognize that voice. It is you,
Isn't it poetic? And you have fallen for the same trap as you did all those years ago. Straw men are your bane.
Straw men are your bane. So it's the same person who fell for the same trick that was over here. Which was, again, you fell for it, David Gorin. So David Gorin is the one who got shot here. Whew. We got ourselves a cannon. Ah, we have lost a cannon in here, huh? Curious. Oh, hello!
Dear husband, you are so brave, and you have been drinking since early this morning. What will we do now? What if the evil government find us?
Yes. Good for you, Peter. Worry not and continue the feast, wife. Nothing standeth in my way. I will kill our enemies wherever we go. You're still betting. That's great. Oh. Uh-oh, a pile of mangled and burned corpses. Yeesh. The cannon! An empty cannon! Okay, there's the cannon. Oh, shoot. This was... Yeah! I was gonna say, this is this guy's house. The very beginning. Sebastian Cloudsley. And that must mean that it was taken over by Peter. Alright, so there's a lot of interesting stuff now. I've already found all of the details, which is so curious to me. Lazarus is dead somewhere. Alistair and James are the ones who went out to find him. And Alistair was here. Right? Wait a second. Your name is Alistair, right? Yeah, Alistair. Are just hanging out here with your horse, which means the other horse went. The other horse went further. And that means that, who is that? James. James. Okay, so James went out on a horse, and now the horse is over here, doing his own thing. It must be Walter Keane, because nobody else survived. So that's Walter Keane. Walter Keane killed him. Incredible. Incredible. Walter Keane killed Lazarus Hearst at the Cloudsley cabin. But this was not, this should be in the late afternoon, or in the afternoon, as opposed to where I put it before. I've realized that just because it makes more sense with this specific section. So we know this one, at the very least, has to be, the middle one is the one where Alistair Koch and James Turner, I believe, were the two who went out to try and find Lazarus Hearst, and instead they found something else. Ah, was it you who are you the dead James? Could you be the dead James? They fought over the idol, and ooh, interesting. I'm close. Maybe it wasn't the crossroads. Maybe it was somewhere else. Where did they find the golden idol? Get back his lost years. This has got to be it, right? Like, this has to be the correct answer here. Lost years has to be the reason why Walter Keane killed Lazarus Hearst, because he says you took 32 things from me. Something like that, I guess. Let's see if I can finish this little thing. Lazarus Hearst went to the cabin to find Walter Keane because Walter Keane had tried to blackmail, yeah, is this right? Lazarus Hearst to get back his lost years. Yeah, I was gonna say, this has suddenly made me feel less sure of this being Lazarus who's dead here. This doesn't seem like the two guns. They're two pistols. One is empty. One tried to shoot in here to kill this guy, and then it wasn't anyone. I've seen someone else carry 2 guns prior to this. But I wouldn't be able to tell you who it was. Wouldn't be able to tell you who it was. This, I mean, I guess I could just keep swapping. Oh, I did! I figured it out! The golden idol at the manor. On the way back, they started to fight over it. So if this makes sense, here's what I think could potentially be happening here. Lazarus Hearst went to the bar, to the inn, to find Ada Baker, I'm guessing? Can I use that name? Ada's not on here because blank blank wanted to. But early in the morning, Peter Batley killed somebody at the manor because that was the first thing to go. Could it be David Gorin who dies right then? Because I haven't seen him anywhere. Unless... I don't think this is right. I'm just putting it in because I feel like I should. Yeah, I was gonna say this doesn't seem correct to me. That's the only other person who isn't here right now, is David Gorin, right? Like, that's the only person who it could be, because Walter Keane, we have already figured out, well, now I'm beginning to second guess myself. Is this David Gorin? Could this be David? All I'm saying is that this is a classic David Gorin look. This specific hairstyle. Maybe, I guess maybe it is David. Did David come with me during this part? You were a Dark Hand initiate, and then you became a Dark Hand. You know what? It's possible. Could this be Walter Keane then? Or is this David Gorin, and that's Walter Keane? Like, I have no idea now. Okay. Maybe this was David Gorin who's on this the entire time. And then does that mean that this could be... Well, now I've really screwed it up, haven't I? I'm slowly coming to terms with all of the other things that I've done this time. Okay, so Walter Keane tried to kill Edmund Cloudsley, didn't work. Rose Kubert died instead. But that was Walter Keane. And then Walter Keane came here to try to do it again. But then he didn't do it. He messed up. Then Walter Keane came here. Suddenly he was on good terms as he brought Lazarus Hearst in after Edmund became Lazarus. And then we came out here. People died. Alright, well now I'm all over the place, huh? So I guess Walter Keane would have known about this. And then there was years, lost years. Demand you return them. Oh man. I do think Lazarus Hearst went to the cabin to find Walter Keane. I mean, it just makes sense to me that it would be Walter Keane. Obviously, something's wrong here. To get back his lost years, but maybe, I mean, maybe it is that. I just don't know. Isn't it poetic that you have fallen for the same trap you did all those years ago? Straw men are your bane. Which makes me think that this is Walter Keane doing the trap to David Gorin in the exact same way. Oh my god. I don't know if that's right. Aha! Oh! Okay, there we go. No! Alright, so now we are down to 2 or less slots. So there's one thing that's wrong. What, is it kill? To kill Walter Keane? I guess it must be to kill, not to find. Okay. Phew! Alright, so, in the afternoon, Walter Keane killed David Gorin. We now know that, at least. Okay, wait a second. Is this all... Did Lazarus Hearst just do all this because he wanted the ideal wife? Is that it? Is that all it comes down to? Is that he wanted to kidnap the ideal wife? Is that what this is? Because that's hilarious. That's fantastic. Please tell me this is the truth. Please, please, please tell me this is the truth. Oh, that's so good. I love that so much. This seems... I feel like this is a little wrong. Oh, but I'm close. Wanted to kidnap the ideal wife? No, I think it's have. I feel like have is correct. Wanted to kidnap Peter Batley. He wanted to kidnap Peter Batley and send him. Oh, man, still 2 or less. But we're close. Lazarus Hearst went to the manor to kidnap Mary. I guess, is she now Mary Batley? There we go. There we go. She's got a new last name now, doesn't she? Before storming the king's castle with the Order Party, Lazarus Hearst led his men to Sebastian Cloudsley's old manor in order to kidnap his long-lost love, Mary Batley, née Richards, who was hiding there with her husband, Peter Batley. Upon entering the manor, Lazarus and his troops were confronted by a drunk Peter and the cannon he had won while gambling. Peter blew up Lazarus, breaking the idol, and then fled with the scene with Mary. Oh my god. What a good wrap-up here, huh? Just fantastic. Oh, I love to see it. The rebellion has begun. Hey, weren't you with the Order Party? Oh, no, I was never a part of that ghastly organization.
Oui, I can take this gilded brass trinket for scrap metal. You can have 3 sous for it and call yourself lucky.
Whew! That's great. That's a fun game. It's good stuff. Good stuff. Epilogue! The grand vision of a better world. Absolutely, I will be doing this right now. Oh, hello. This is them getting all together in the first place, huh? Wow. That's great. Witness the power of the idol in my hands and swear loyalty to Lazarus Hearst. We will build the ideal society. This is unbelievable! My pure Mary is joined in matrimony to that clown Peter Batley! She must have done it out of grief for my death! Such a hasty decision goes against every principle of virtue! Therefore, I consider the marriage null and void. She will come to me once she learns I still live, but now for my duties in the service of humanity take precedence. I love that. She's not actually married to him. I've decided that that's not real. On Edmund Cloudsley's orders, David Gorin accidentally stabbed Willard Wright. The blank tasked the, I guess, Brotherhood tasked blank to punish Edmund Cloudsley. Alright, we got it. Whew. During one attempt, blank was captured and blank, oh yes, during this attempt, Walter Keane was captured and Lazarus, technically Edmund Cloudsley still at this time. Edmund Cloudsley convinced him to join his side and transformed the Brotherhood into the Order Party. There we go. Now we're in business. Now we're in business. Alright, Brotherhood Masters. And helped Lazarus Hearst seize power. Lazarus Hearst seized power in the country and enforced the rule of virtues by taking youth away from common people and giving it to the party order, or the Order Party's members. Yes. Right before the final showdown with the uncooperative king. Just goes to show you. Just goes to show you the dangers of being a simp. Lazarus Hearst was shot by Peter Batley. There we go. And the idol was broken! We nailed it! Whew! This game is so good. This game is great, man. I'm so impressed by this.